Good morning folks, Ken Ring of www.predictweather.com. It's the 17th of July and we're halfway through July, I guess you could say. We're going to talk about New Zealand today and what's coming up, what's going on with the winter and with the cold and with the snow. Well, the snow is just starting to come at last in quantities, and that's both for New Zealand and Australian snowfields. We always said the cold would come early in the season, it would be a longer season, and the winter precipitation would come a bit later. And that's what's actually happened. The first cold, I think, was back in April, and a few little snow flurries then in places on the mountains, but it was quite dry and mainly cold. Well, from tomorrow onwards until the 22nd, which is next Thursday, so over the next week, I expect a lot of snow to arrive, which should set the snowfields up for the rest of the season. August should bring some more extreme weather, I think, with snow every few days, so it's going to be a pretty intense month, is August. I think it'll clog and block the roads, and it's liable to be the month of the year bringing the most precipitation, which means rain and snow. September, that should be unseasonably cold, and I think that's going to affect lambing with a wind chill and added hazard, because that's what you don't want if you're a farmer. Well, unfortunately, I think that's going to be coming, and September's second week is going to be bringing more extreme cold and snow, expected to reach sea level along the entire east coast of the South Island, so much so that I think the South Island may be reduced to a standstill. It will also affect the North Island, but not as much as the South. And the South Island may again be impacted by snow around September the 21st and the 22nd. October brings the potential for heavy rain in Northland and a bit of flooding out of that. I think the snow may lay around until November, and probably on Ruapehu well into the new year. So if they're going to stay open for longer, I think it would be of benefit to people who are out to get late skiing in. Spring, I think, is going to be late. It's going to be cold, it's going to be wet and cloudy, and there's going to be a lack of sunshine, which will keep soil temperatures low, and I think that may pretty severely affect the growers, to the extent that to fill the supermarket shelves in the new year, food may have to be imported, and that will raise the prices, and it will impact on the budgets of the poor families. If you think I'm being depressing, well, you know, I have to say it as I see it. These warnings are not flippant on my part. They've been carefully worked out and cross-checked. Extreme winters occur every 36 years, and that's the solar system barycenter returning. And what that is, that's if you take the average gravitational center of gravity of all the planets going around the sun, find out where their focus is the sun, except that it actually shifts across the sun's center, and it moves one sun's radius on either side. Now, this focus point of all the planets' mean point, if you like, in their orbits, it crosses the sun every 36 years, and that's called the solar system barycenter. And so what you get here on Earth is a 36-year return of extreme weather because of the tide on the sun of solar radiation or lack of it. If you look at 1867, now, these are years where we had some of the coldest recorded winters in New Zealand, and they were 1867, 1903, 1939, and 1974 and 75. Now they are exactly 36 years apart. I'll say it again: 1867, 1903, 1939, and 1974 and 75. And 2010 is the next one along. So there's no reason to believe that 2010 is going to upset that pattern. I hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow.